Well, hello, my YouTube family. So it is Saturday, and I am back from Cutie and Mrs. Cutie baby shower. I had a good time, but it didn't start off that way. First of all, I got there stupid late. It started at 12:30. I didn't get there until a quarter to 2. No, I probably got there about 1:30, maybe even a little earlier than that. All I know is backing out of the driveway. What decides to just stall in the middle of the street? Cars coming, honking at me. I start to freak out. I drive the car back. My father is home, so he hears me drive back in. Because I had just said goodbye to him, and, he have a good time, and, we'll, if you're back, we'll order some dinner. I was like, okay. So he heard the car leave, and then he heard the car come back. So he opened the door. He said, what's going on? I said, the car just stalled in the middle of the street. I don't think I'm going anywhere. He goes, wait a minute. He has to calm me off the ledge because I'm the first person that wants to jump off the ledge for just no damn reason. Just a little panic, and I want to jump off the bridge. So he said, did you just get in the car? I said, well, yeah, it was, I had it on and put my little directions and I'm about to go. He goes, you have to give the car enough time to warm up. I said, but I did warm it up. He goes, the car is old, Nancy. You're going to have to give it a little bit longer. So I said, well, you know what? It tends to sound like it wants to stall, and it did stall when I back up. When I put it in park and back up, that's when it feels like it wants to stall. He goes, because you are not giving it time to warm up. He said, the car is old. He said, it's not a 10-year-old car anymore. It's older than the 10-year-old car. I said, yes, I know. So he got in the car with me. He said, let's just take a drive around the neighborhood and then drive me back. He said, it'll warm up the car. Okay, so we're driving around, and he's constantly, well, see, you got to understand about cars. They need time to warm up and this, and that. And obviously your car needs, and he's just yapping my ear off. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. And as it turns out, by the time I drove him back home, because we went up and down the streets and around the corners and, just giving the car time to warm up. See, I told you, everything looks like it's fine now. I said, well, he said, no, you'll be fine. He goes, if anything, you got AAA and I'm home, so you can always call me. I said, okay. I got there. I got there late. And it really, it does no good to be the only black person. The only black person. It was kind of a lily white area, and Cutie and Mrs. Cutie are white. So, but I felt good that they chose to invite me, because they didn't have to if they didn't want to, but they chose to invite me. So I would have felt really badly if I couldn't go. But thankfully I got there with no hiccups, and I came back home, no hiccups. So as it turns out, my father is right again, as he always is most of the time. So, it was a nice affair. She really got some beautiful gifts. I just bought her a little not rinky dink. It was a cute little teddy bear, a cute little baby teddy bear. And when she opened it, everybody went, oh, it looks so soft and cute. And I was like, oh, thank you. But she got like stuff. She got like clothes, and she got like a high chair. I mean, I put my gift, because everything was already set up, and I put my little gift, like, oh, let me put it way in the back. Maybe they won't get to it. And it took them a while because she had to open the gifts. And it took them a while before it got to mine. So I was like very, very happy. So she's like, oh, it's so cute. And I was like, I'm glad you like it. It's not for you. It's for the baby. Everybody got a little chuckle out of that. So there you have it. So, when it was time for everybody to leave, she was like, oh, well, I hope we see each other. This is Mrs. Cutie now. I hope we see each other again. And we really miss you at work. And I was like, yeah. She goes, well, how is everything? I say, well, you know what? Talk to your husband. I filled him in on everything. Because he sat with me. He sat at the table that he was at. He actually made room for me. because I came late. They had already ordered dinner and everything. I felt really bad. I said, you know what? I got to be the only black person there and just make a scene and just be all late and typical. You know, just... But hey, it really wasn't... I know I can't really say that because I was kind of lethargic starting to get dressed. And I knew I was going to be late, but I didn't realize it was going to be that late. Had I had not car problems, I would have been there earlier than I was. I would have still been late, but I would have been there earlier than I was. So as it turns out, everything... Oh, excuse me, I'm all gassy. Sorry about that. As it turns out, everything went swimmingly. The weather sucked ass, which I have a feeling was the reason why I saw a couple of empty chairs. But I was glad I wasn't one of them because, you know, they paid for the dinner and all of that. So, you know, I would have really felt badly if I didn't go. So, you know, I got to sit with Cutie, and Mrs. Cutie was the center of attention. So she was the front of everything. And I got to sit with another ex-coworker of mine, and, you know, yeah, she filled me in on a lot. She's like, every day I'm wondering if I'm going to go to work with the doors barred up, and because it's gotten that bad. It's gotten that bad. So apparently I'm not missing out on anything. So, you know, I did say that I would do, you know, a lips of the day. You can't miss them. And kind of face of the day, because everything that I'm wearing is pretty much relatively brand new. I had shown them to you before, but you know, now they're actually on my face. So let us start off with the basics. I am wearing, remember I showed you this? Oh, the box is all open. Oh, there it goes. Philosophy Divine Illumination. I am wearing the Copper Rose one. This is it. Nice, beautiful packaging. And this is what it looks like. It's a cream. It's a rose kind of goldy cream. And as you can see, I swiped. So this is how I'm using it. I take 5 fingers. I swipe, 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 swipe. Make sure that they've all been well covered. Then I take my lotion, which is finishing. This is the Garnier Clearly Brighter. And with the fingertips that I just swiped the Divine Illumination, I go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I mix it, mix it, mix it. And then I moisturize my face that way. And it already gives you a nice illumination. It's not shimmery, shimmery, or it's not, it's a clear, it has a color to it, but it doesn't show up on your face, or at least it doesn't show up on mine. So doubling it with extra moisturizes my face. So I did that. Very happy with this, by the way. It doesn't have a scent or anything. So, you know, people who are very sensitive to scents don't even have to worry about this, because this is going to go far. This is going to last a good long time. And you don't have to worry about any scent. This is the Copper Rose one. Remember, I told you I also have the gold one. And when I wear that, I will let you know. So that starts off the base of my face. At least that's how I started today. Then I used eyeliner, which was, of course, I'll list everything in the description box. My eyeliner, which is the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering eyeliner, close to my eyelashes. Then, where is it? Oh, Lord Jesus. I used this, the Lash Sensational, the new one with this brush. What? Honey, where is it? Right here. I don't know if you could see my eyelashes. Look at them. Look at them. They are, the camera's not doing it justice. But this right here, so glad I bought it. Now, this is not part of the Target haulage. This was on its own. I had made a video about it, and I told you that I had bought this. I don't remember where I bought it. Ain't that sad? Anyway, this is the brush. This is what the brush looks like. Look at that. It is beautiful, silky, and gives off a nice kind of almost a sheen, but I think it eventually just dries out. When you put it on, it's kind of glossy, but it doesn't stay glossy. But this right here, this is in the color, oh Lord, good thing I still have the packaging. It's in the color Blackest Black. That's easy to remember. And this is what the packaging looks like. Luscious. It's Lash Sensational Luscious. And that's what the brush looks like. As for fanning out the lashes like this, well, you know, it's a drawing, so. But it does separate the lashes very nicely. You just have to keep, like when you start it off, they clump. But if you keep stroking, you see the lashes eventually separate. And I like this mascara a lot. So keep a lookout for this one. I think I'm late to the party on this one, but if any of you don't have it, I suggest that you go and get it, because this is, yes, this is the business. Lash Sensational Luscious. That's what it's called. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. So that's my mascara. I showed you my eyeliner, my mascara. Face powder is the NYX. This is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder. And this is in the color Caramel. This is Caramel right here. It looks just like all the other ones that, that's Caramel. Okay. So that's the one I've got on my face. Oh, but wait. I've got two powders on my face. This is the Beautiful Me, which is the transparent powder. It's in the color Dewy Perfection. It's kind of hard to explain. It doesn't leave a wet feeling on your skin. It doesn't leave like a wet look. But it goes on rather cool, and it doesn't dry. Like, you know, this is a Stay Matte but not flat. It goes on kind of flat, but on my skin, it doesn't really. It kind of still leaves a little bit of a nice glow. But this right here, like, bumps up the glow just a little bit more. So I'm very, very satisfied with this Beautiful Me. And if you're interested, go on the site. I think it's beautifulme.com. Beautifulcosmetics.com. I'll leave it down in the description box if you're interested in getting that. But I ordered it again from Amazon, so you can order it from Amazon also. But this powder right here, it comes in, you know, it looks like a Bare Minerals powder because it has that sifter situation, and you can close it. It's a very, yeah, there's still a little on it. It's very transparent. It's very transparent. Didn't leave an ashy cast on my skin, so I'm very happy about that. So there you go. So two powders actually on my face, because I didn't want to just wear this one, and I really, really, of course, I'm all into my NYX Stay Matte powders right now. So it's like, oh, I want to wear both. So I did. Who's gonna tell me that I can't? Okay. Okay, so after the powder came blush, and Lord Jesus, I really wanted to finish these Jane blushes before the end of the year. I really did, and had I still been working, I think I really would have. But again, this is one of my Jane blushes, my favorite shade in Blushing Baby Doll. This is what's left of it. It's like beyond pan, okay? But I still have some around the edges. And since it is my favorite shade, I am going to, well, let me do a swatch. There it is, right there. And it's a very light blush. I don't think it's going to get any darker than that. Yeah, that's really it. Blushing Baby Doll, one of my favorites. So there it is right there. But you know, I got a little glow. I got a little glow. You see that, don't you? Well, you know what it is. It's the latest one I bought, people. Okay? Okay. You know Tina Marie's fault and Pamela Jones. Yeah. That's here. So that's beauty, that beautiful thing that's happening to my cheeks right here. That is that beautiful thing that's happening to my cheeks right here. Yes, indeed it do. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder, and this one is in Crown of My Canopy. I don't know why they named it that, but there you have it. And even though I have swatched it recently, I will re-swatch it again. Oh, look at this beauty. Look at that. Is that beautiful or what? Look at that baby. Crown of My Canopy. So, yes, honey. Yes. Yes. Crown of My Canopy. And, of course, we always end it with the pièce de résistance. This is one of my LA Girl lipsticks. Cream lipstick. And this is what it looks like. This is in the color Soulmate. That is Soulmate right there. It's a nice blue toned red. And that is it. So creamy. Oh my goodness. It's a creamy, but I can do well with this creamy. Some creamies not so much. But this right here, very, very nice. That is Soulmate right there. And Soulmate right here. And it goes beyond staying power. I have no liner. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. This is just it on its own. Soulmate. Cream luxury. I think it's luxury cream or cream luxury. No, it's just called cream lipstick. Soulmate. But I think the line is called luxury lipstick. Oh, excuse me. I'm so gassy, people. The last thing I did before I left was I took a long sip of ginger ale. Enough said. Okay, so that is that. That is face of the day. There you go. Okay. That's the look I went with. Of course, I couldn't get my hair done because I ain't got no money. So there you go. And that is it. That is all. So it was nice seeing you guys again. It was nice seeing Cutie again because I really don't know when I'll see him again, if I will, ever. So, you know, it was nice to sit next to him, to talk to him, to, you know, ask him. He can't stand the job. He can't stand the job, but he can't go nowhere because he is a father now, or a father to be. He'll be a father to be in 2 months. That baby is going to be born in December. He's going to have himself a Christmas baby. So, you know, he can't go anywhere. You can't just up and leave. What is going on here? This has been happening far too many times now. Your Yahoo account settings are out of date. And I keep fixing them, and I still keep getting the same damn thing. This is Windows 10. Remember it was Windows 8 before? Well, I upgraded a while ago. And it's Windows 10 now. Just as long as everything just keeps working. That's all I really care about. Okay? So there you have it, people. That is what's happening, what has happened today. I am madly in love with Hamilton. Okay? Because last night on PBS, there was a special, an hour and a half special, really, on Lin-Manuel. You know him. He's got it's Lin something Manuel. He did Hamilton on Broadway, and he was also on SNL a couple of weeks ago. Yeah. I really wish I could see this play. God. With him in it. I don't need, well, he's not in it anymore. But, like, for real. I haven't gone to a Broadway play in over 20 years, I think. And if there was a play that I would really go to the city for, it would have to be Hamilton. But try to get some Hamilton tickets. Good luck with that. The music is sensational. The story is phenomenal. And yeah, it's a play I probably would have enjoyed had I gone to see it. Like, seriously. Okay. So that's basically it. That's I'm every morning it's the same routine. But I don't do it with an alarm clock. It's whenever I get up, I get up. My cousin, when we went to family dinner last Monday, he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm still unemployed." He goes, "You're so lucky." I said, "No, I'm not lucky." No. He goes, "But," I go, "In a way, yeah, at first it's cute. You don't have to use your alarm clock anymore, but looking for a job is a job. It's not like I'm just getting up and I'm turning on the TV and just, cuddling up. There are days like that, but it's only after I've done my searching. Like if there's really nothing out there right now, then the search is rather short. And then I, take care of the house and do what I have to do, food shopping or what have you. But most of the time it's get up, take care of Tom. After I take care of Tom, I'm on this computer from whatever time I start to at least, sometimes I'll ignore my stomach, which is not healthy. I should eat something, breakfast at least. Sometimes breakfast doesn't come until 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when I have to stop myself because now I'm getting sick or I'm starting to get a headache and my body is trying to tell me, hello, you are ignoring me. And I ain't going to go no further until you feed me, okay? So you got to pay attention to the signs. So it's every day looking for a job, every day looking for a job, every day looking for a job. There was a great position. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I don't want to jinx myself, but there was a great position that I applied for yesterday. Oh my God. It's not too far. It's in the island. It's not too far from me though, because I've driven in that area before. I've worked in that area before, so I'm kind of familiar. But it's in a company that it's a temp position, which, I started thinking about, well, maybe if I do get the position and they love me so much that it'll turn into a permanent position. That has been known to happen. So we shall see. I'm not going to speak on it too much, but I definitely put it out there that, yeah, this is a job I wouldn't turn down if they called me up for an interview and told me I got the job. So we shall see. But, yeah. So, yeah. On that note, that's about it, people. I have nothing else to tell you. Pop and I, in about 20-25 minutes, it's 4:51 p.m. now. In about 20 minutes or so, Pop and I are going to have some dinner. And, it's the daddy-daughter dinner every Saturday unless he's got something to do. And he is home this Saturday. So, yeah. So that's going to be quite helpful. Oh, and can I thank a number of my family members, my YouTube, everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people, a lot of my family members encouraged me to not hold back at telling Pop that you may have some fun. He knows that you're not working. So obviously he realizes that there's no money coming in. So if he can help you out financially, Nancy, let him help you out. I will, because there is going to be that time when, the bills will be coming and you have no income. Because the fact of the matter is you have to wait until November 7th to apply again for your unemployment. So, okay. Here's the thing. Pop came to me yesterday now. And he said, "How you doing financially? You doing okay? Are the bills coming in?" I said, "No, not yet." He goes, "Well, let me know." Well, he's going to get the mail before I do, so he's probably going to know when the bills come in. Most of the times he gets it before me, if he's home. So he'll know. He'll realize, okay, her bills are coming in now. But for him to actually offer, I felt like I didn't have to go begging. He offered. It's different. It feels a little different. So I was very grateful for that. I said, okay, I'll definitely let you know if my back is up against the wall. So thankfully right now it's not. But if it gets there, you know, hey Pop, can you help me out with such and such? Can you help me out with so and so? My life wasn't supposed to turn out this way, people. I'm just saying. Okay, on that note, before I start to cry or start to get depressed or, you know, whatever the case is, because it's a dreary day to begin with. It's depressing as it is. I don't need to be depressed on top of depressing weather. I told you I would see you again, and you know I will. You know I'll see you again. It'll be a few days. It may be some days, a week or two may pass by, but I will come by popping up. And I did say that, you know, some of you have asked me, well, Nancy, why don't you do a lips of the day or show us what you wore to go to the baby shower? So here I am. And the baby shower was great. I had a good time. And this is the face of the day that was at the baby shower. Okay? So there you have it, people. Out. Like a light. During days like this, he must get the best kind of sleep. It was kind of tough for me last night. I woke up, went to sleep, woke up. It was not a nice, restful night. Plus, I'm going through the hot flashes. People, women, after you get that age, honey, you are going to wonder what the hell is going on. You'll know what's going on. But he was quite patient with me all night long because I was doing a lot of tossing, a lot of turning and all of this, and covers off, covers on, covers off, covers on. It was just not a comfortable night. But him right here, as long as his paw feels a part of me, he is not, he has no problem. He has to have a paw, either a hind leg or a front paw. Most of the time it's his hind leg. His hind leg has to press up against, not hurt me, but he has to really feel me. And then he goes to sleep. So it is that kind of weather outside. So I don't think I'll be seeing him play around too much today. Because it is that kind of day. I mean, looking at him just makes me want to go, yeah, scoot on over. Let me go to sleep too. I don't think I will. But that's what's been happening. So, yeah. So before this goes on far too long, as you know I can tend to do, I am going to list everything that I'm wearing down in the description box. This was the look. Ain't no great shakes, but this mascara is everything right now. What? Lash Sensational? Luscious? Oh, it's everything. It is everything right now. I think it's better than the original, and I do have the original. But this right here, I didn't even touch the new ones that I showed you, my Target haul. Didn't even touch those. They're still packaged up and everything. This was the one I wanted to use because it was the first one that I bought before I went mascara crazy a week ago. Almost a week ago, Monday. So there you have it. And you know I am loving this right here. What? Loving it, giving me life. And it goes on rather light. It's not pow. But then again, I went on with a kind of a light hand. I didn't want to get, you know, too clownish. But, you know, right here. Oh, yes. Loving it. Okay. Okay. So, and yes, this Philosophy Moisturizer, it does illuminate. It does give you a little bit of a brightness. It's called, once again, Philosophy Divine Illumination. Love at First Light Ageless Skin Luminizer. And it's not greasy or anything of that nature. Mixing it with my regular daily moisturizer did the trick for me. I'm sure you can just apply it on its own, but I didn't want to go that far. I'd rather mix it with my moisturizer, and did a skin good, honey. Did a skin good. Okay, so that is it. That is all for real now. Okay? I love you. I love my YouTube family. Keep making those videos, people, because I am watching. Okay? In case you don't realize it, I am watching. Okay? I'm watching y'all. All right? So that is it. That is all. Again, I don't know when you'll see me again, but you know that you will see me again. Okay? That's just that. Just get used to it. I'm not going anywhere. All right? I really am not going anywhere if I don't get an interview of some kind. But let's keep the fingers crossed with the one that I applied for yesterday. I've been applying, but this is the one that really kind of like, oh, this one looks good. My nose running a little bit, which usually is kind of a sign sometimes that I could be coming down with a cold. Let's hope that's not going to happen. Okay, I'm going to have some orange juice right now. All right, so that is it. That is all. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up and let me know what you think of everything. The only thing I didn't do was put any eyeshadow on. You know how I am with the eyeshadow. I seriously forgot. I really did. It's not like I purposely said, oh, I don't want to put any eyeshadow on. I put my eyeliner and my mascara and didn't even think twice about putting eyeshadow. I didn't even think about it. But that is it. Okay? I love you. I love you all so very much. Thank you for the encouraging words, because they keep me going. They really, really do. They really keep me going. And I love you all for that. Okay? So I don't know when I'll see you again, but you know that I will see you again. Okay? I love you. Gotta go now. Mwah. See ya later. Bye.